Hey, hello guys. So this is the second day of my chicks being in the poultry, and I've lost quite about 7 chicks. Take a look at here. So I've lost quite a number of chicks. So, and there's a recipe that I'm making so that I should see how things go, because yesterday I lost 7 in short. Yeah, 7 chicks, I lost them. So yeah, welcome back guys. So those are the chicks that are lost in a day. So let me give you a hint on how I lost those beds. So what happened is like the first day I received the beds, I was quite available and I saw how the beds were performing. I'm sure you saw the video. If you haven't seen the video, you can see it, it's there. So the beds were performing very well. I checked everything. So now on the second day, because I had a journey to go and check on the farm that I bought, I wanted to go and check how it is. Because of the lanes, I need to see if it's becoming a bush so that I should put somebody to work on it. So I came a little bit late. So when I came, I first went and took a bath. Then when I took a bath, you can't just enter the porch without bathing. So with all those movements I made because I was at the farm. So I came, I took a bath first. Then the moment I finished taking a bath, it was around 22 somewhere there. So I came into the poultry, then I had to find, boom, oh my god. Oh, I had to find 5 chicks dead. But the fact was that they were in different spots. So because I was tired, so I had that mentality of like, okay, since it's already night time, let me go and sleep. And because I wake up at night to come and check on the beds, how they are doing, because we are still brooding the beds. So I wake up and check up the beds. So I was like, okay, the moment I'll wake up, since right now I'm tired, I'll go and check up the beds and see how they are doing. So I lost 5 before going to bed. That is in the second day, man. Second day. So the moment I woke up in the night, that was around 02, I came to check on my chicks. Then the moment before sleeping, when I checked them, there were 2 which were weak. So those, when I woke up around 02, I had to find 1 again has died. So upon checking on the beds, when I saw 1 during the night, when I picked up 1, when I checked it very well, it was very, 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 it had enough food here, and the bed just looked very much okay. So when I asked how they closed up, the stock, like when you were closing up, how was the beds? They told me, oh, the beds are just okay. So when I checked the bed, when I was during the night, when I looked at the bed, I looked at it. What I noticed is like I had to find like the bed was having like some whitish diarrhea. Then I knew like this is not dying of overeating. There is the disease which is in here, and I need to start acting now. And just imagine, it was during the night. There's no way I can say I'll go to the agrovet shops and buy medication. So what I did was like, I looked at what I have around me. So I checked, like, since I know the organic medication of treating diarrhea and any other diseases like Newcastle and Gumbula. So what I did was like, okay, since right now I can't just say, because I won't sleep if I just sleep without giving them medication. I'll have that in mind, like the beds will die. So what I did was like, I picked out the things that I have around me. So number 1, the first thing I picked up, the thing I was very sure of I have in the house was first chili. So I had dry chili. Then the third thing that I was sure I had it in the yard, was aloe vera. These are the perfect combination of the medication, aloe vera, antibiotic. Then when it comes to chili, it will kill up some other diseases. There are several diseases that chili and aloe vera, when mixed together, they will kill. So it makes a good antibiotic. And since I used that before earlier, I knew like, okay, I need to use this method because I don't have where I'm going to buy medication at the moment right now. So I picked up chili, aloe vera. Then there's one last thing that I was supposed to pick up, but thank God, we use charcoal to brood our chicks. So there was wood ash. I took wood ash. So what I did was like, I first had to soak aloe vera in water, and then I had to soak also I had to first pound, because we have a pounding pot. So I had to pound the chili, then the aloe vera, I just had to cut it in the middle. Then I had to put them in water. So after putting them in water, I wait for some few seconds. So this is how the aloe vera looks when I had to put it in water with chili. This is the way it looks like this. So after there, I waited for some few minutes. So I tasted some. It tasted like, okay, it was hard enough for me to make up a 5 liter, because the chicks are not a lot, so I can't give them a lot, like 10 liters. No, I need to make a 5 liter. So this, what you are seeing here, can make up a 5 liter. You put in a 5 liter, then it will surely do some magic to your chicks, like the way it did to mine. So after making that medication, so upon that moment, there was another chick which was weak, which is this chick you are seeing here, and it died just in my hands. You know, it was dying in my hands. I felt, you know, as a poultry farmer, you know, it's just not good. You start feel like you are failing in your business. But the fact is that you have to go through something to learn something. So what I did was, like, after about 10 minutes, I had to mix up now. I had to get that liquid which you saw there, which I was mixing. I had to put it now in a 5 liter. Then the other now ingredient I was supposed to get is the wood ash, which is the ashes from. So I took those, about two teaspoons. I had to get. I had to put. But before I had to put them in water, I had to first filter that, so that there's no particles that will go in. So I had to filter it. I'm sure you saw the filtration instrument that was in the mixture of aloe vera and chili. I had to filter that. Then I had to make a 5 liter of that medication that I made. I had to dilute it in a 5 liter. Okay, so I had to give the chicks, and thank God, you know, this is like since I had to give them around 0.2, I haven't experienced any death apart from the death that I received in my hands. So actually, so organic, of course, it works most of the time. For me, if it was during the day, I was going to go and buy medication, because I know the medication that would work in that certain, the same scenario that I was facing through. I know the medication. But the fact that I didn't have that medication with me in my hands, and the only thing I had with me was these antibiotic organic medications, which works perfectly well without me costing any money. I just picked up my water, took everything. As long as you have them at home, then you are in a good condition. Always have those, because at some certain point, maybe you may be financially bankrupt. So you need to use those. Those are to your advantage if you have them at home. And nobody can complain about, I don't have chili, I don't have aloe vera. You can just pick up like a small, you can pick up each container, you cut it half, you put separate. So the other one you plant aloe vera, the other one you plant chili. Even 2 to 3 trees of chili will work out for you. Aloe vera, we can't even complain. They just multiply on their own as long as you give them water. So that's it, guys. Always have those things available to you. So if it's during the day, then you don't have those. You don't have what I've just mentioned. You can just go ahead when you start receiving birds having sickness. You can just go ahead and get some medication. So the other thing that I considered noticing was, like, after seeing that chick that I've mentioned having white poo, I had to go around and check. So I want you to see on this video that I'm showing right now. There's this white diarrhea all over. So I had to pay particular attention, like, what's going on with my chicks. So this is the video you are seeing. This is white diarrhea all over this place. So I know this is something fishy, something that is gonna kill my frog. But thank God I had all this medication right in my home, in my yard, in my comfort zone. So I picked them up to act up very fast. So this is white diarrhea you're seeing all over here. White diarrhea. But thank God, so I worked on the beds. And the birds, as you can see behind me, they are performing very well. No any bird looks sick, looks weak. No any bird since that time. Apart from that bird that died in my hands, which just died in the morning. So, guys, these chicks, what I can say is, these chicks, they don't come like they're perfectly fine. This is one thing you should notice. So I've given you the organic medication you can give the birds. So what I can advise every poultry farmer is, when you give them stress pack on the first day, especially these birds we are receiving now, second day, make sure you check the poo-poo in your poultry, how the poo-poo is. This is your number one thing that you should always check now. Whenever you receive your birds, check how the poo-poo looks, because the poo-poo will indicate the type of the chicks you are having, if they are healthy or they are not healthy. So number one, check your poo-poo, and then check the chick behavior, the way the chicks are behaving. Two things, check these things whenever you receive your chicks. First day, check. Second day, that's when symptoms start showing. So make sure you check thoroughly. This is the advice I can give to those poultry farmers who are going to receive chicks. So I'm very sure this information is so important to every poultry farmer. So I would love if you may consider subscribing to my channel. That would be helpful. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video, and comment anything that you are having queries with, then I'll be able to answer you. So let me give you the medication that you can use, that is the synthetic medication. For me, I used organic, and the birds are performing very well, I'll show you just right now, the moment I'm done explaining this. So the other medication you can use, like I've mentioned, there are two things that you need to check. So the medication, apart from organic, if you don't have it at home, you can go and buy Alicel. If you don't have organic like the way I have, go and buy Alicel. Whenever you know, like you are expecting to receive your chicks any week from now or any other day from now, buy in advance Alicel, so that you don't starve, or maybe when you wake up in the morning you find birds which have died, like a lot of birds. So two things you should check, I've told you. Buy Alicel in advance, because these chicks, what I've noticed, and according to the complaints I've gotten, they've got some problems with them. And if you don't act and you don't have this knowledge that I'm giving you right now, you will lose a lot of birds. So make sure you check, double check all the time. So let me show you how now the birds are performing. So this is how the birds are performing now. As you can take a look how these birds are performing. They are very healthy, energetic, and they are all like have eaten way too good. So if you take a look at these chicks, they are very performing very well. This is a good sign, like these birds are healthy now. They don't have any problem, thanks to this organic that I have. So guys, double check. And if you have not understood what I've just mentioned in this video, because this video is very important to all the poultry farmers who are receiving chicks. If they received already and then they are having problems, check what I just told you. And those who are going to receive earlier on, from this time on to the second time, check properly your chicks. Check them. This is my advice, and this is what I can tell every poultry farmer, so that they can have a very successful batch. Check your chicks. I've given you the medication, I've given you the organic that I use. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure you subscribe and like the video. And any complaint that you have or any problem that you have, make sure you just smash on just go on the comment section and explain to me what you are experiencing. Then the second thing, like the video. That will make me happy, and I'll enjoy seeing people enjoying this video. If you enjoy this video, I know you're going to get good results, and it's such an amazing thing, because even me, I learn from other poultry farmers, then I apply these things. It's very good when you learn something, then you apply it, then it works out for you. I know how every poultry farmer, when they see this video and how they work on this video, for the next birds they're going to receive, they will have a good batch because of having this information that I've shared. So guys, if you have any poultry farmer that you need to share the video to, share it to them, so that they hear this video, so that they don't have any problems with the chicks they will receive later on. Checking the poo-poo and checking the chick behavior, that is very important. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you go through the videos that I've put there, so that you are able to understand how things are going. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.